I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you.
I am a little
so
curious,
very
because
much.
didn't Petrus come with you guys as well? What happened to him in all of this? Do I want to know? Next up, boss of the Tomb of the Giants, Petrus of Thorland. Could you imagine? I think that is more or less what is all at the base of this pit. Oh, that looks like a path there for a second, but I don't believe it actually is. These are these 3 corpses I looted before. I think we're good to go here. Follow these little blue lights. Now there are like 2 different paths out of here. There's this one, and then there's this path over here. Actually, this one might not be a path out of here at all. It might just be a path up to this item here. But you know what? I will take, regardless, get a free white Titanite chunk out of the deal. What is this? Oh, good God, I forgot about you. We got these weird, weird skeletal totem poles. They don't fall in one hit, so be wary of that for sure. Also did a right number on me there. Come on, buddy. I should be able to, hopefully... Oh! I was thinking I could stagger them, but I don't know if those things even stagger. I mean, if I was a totem pole, I would hope that I wouldn't stagger. At least not so simply. Where is this? I feel like I don't recognize this area at all. A lot of the Tomb of the Giants, I've just kind of like run through in the past. So pardon me if I seem like a bit of a floundering moron when it comes to this place. Also, very, very underleveled for the area. Especially, I'm sure you've gathered that at this point. I was underleveled for the Catacombs, but not nearly as much as I am for the Tomb of the Giants here. What I am going to do is I will reattune my spells here, because I might as well put on this replenishment spell over the Gravelord Sword Dance. I think it's going to be a little more beneficial to me. I'm not sure. I don't remember how long it lasts exactly, but any little bit is going to help here. Any little bit of healing that I can get in addition to these 5 Estus flasks. I don't know yet if I want to actually kindle this bonfire. Cross that bridge when we come to it, I suppose. Now, I think I'm going to want to drop down here again. There is most definitely another way to get down here, but I think dropping down is still probably the best way, just so I can get back to my souls with relative ease. Now be wary of those guys, of course. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. Alright. Take on these guys, one at a time. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, just get out of there while they do their little circle dance. That's so spooky. To see that in the dark without the aid of the skull lantern, just be fighting blind like this. This is a really like well done area. Maybe not the best for the viewing experience. I will probably readily admit that. But as far as like just atmosphere goes, it's like I'm using this. Oh no! Oh man, he wombo comboed me there. He fibula comboed me or something. I don't even know. Is there a bone that rhymes with combo? The elbow combo? I'm so silly sometimes. Alright. This isn't even like the path out of here yet, and I'm already struggling. So I don't know what that says about our chances of actually getting back up out of here to Firelink Shrine, because really all I wanted to do was talk to Reah, because now that I've talked to her and freed her from the Tomb of the Giants, quote-unquote freed, I don't know how she's going to plan on getting out of here, but she does it somehow. Now that I've done that, there's actually... Was this the path I already took? It friggin' is. Oh my gosh. Alright, are these guys really just here to guard that stupid white Titanite chunk? If so, I'm out of here. You guys can have your little totem dance party all you want. I'm going to be no part of it. But now that she is freed from her hollow charges, the ones that were like guarding her down there, she'll make her way back up to the surface, and we'll be able to buy miracles from her for much cheaper than we could get them from Petrus, might I add. Alright. So I'm going to have to clear out some of you boneheads. Oh my gosh, do these guys even have boneheads? That's a good question. They're slow enough that I should be able to back off and get a good heal off, I hope. Oh gosh, dude. Okay, just right in the tuchus. There you go. Oh no. Did he fall, or is he... What is he doing? Just slam him. Okay. Doing that. At least you can see a little bit by these blue lights. There we go. Wait, where'd my blue lights go, though? Did he knock them out? I don't like that. I don't like this at all. I thought there were only 2 there. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. This is the worst of all worlds. I mean, in theory, there's a quick way out of here by just dying, but I really don't want to lose another 15,000 souls on top of the 20,000 that I already lost before. So let's just deal with these chuckle fucks. And walk very deliberately and cautiously as we can to try and get out of here. Because like I said, I don't remember this area. Probably one of the least well-remembered areas for me as far as like geography goes. And for good reason, I would think, because you can't see most of the friggin' geography around here. Where is this gonna let me out? Oh, well, I mean, there's that. Free illusory wall for us. And does this, I think if I follow this all the way back, there's the bonfire. Okay, so we know where we are relative to everything else. You would come back over here, you would go to this guy, Patches, which I don't even know if he ever told us his name, but that's what it is. Don't wear it out. Wiley Patches. This looks like an illusory wall as well a little bit, but it is not. Even though I knew that it wasn't, I still had to check it. So, now to get out of the Tomb of the Giants, because there's really there's a few other things we could try and do here, I suppose, but nothing that's really of any consequence. It's mostly just like item gathering and stuff. So what we want to try and do is avoid those archers as much as we can, because one of those arrows to the head is gonna hit. You can be damn sure of that. Oh my goodness. My throat just went all sandpapery for a second there. That was weird. So, I'm going to try my best to remember the path out of here. Can't guarantee anything. Oh, crap. Oh, Lord. Well, there is... yeah. For some reason, I thought I could two-hit those skeletons, which is why I kind of went all in there to try and kill that guy. Clearly, I was mistaken. Okay, we're heading up here. Let's try our best again here. Just dodge past this guy if we can. Ooh, do you think I can... oh, this is not going to go well at all. This is not going to end well in the slightest. One little arrow just to my ankle, just going to skin my ankle and just make me fall and die here. Uh-oh, there's also guys up here. Okay. I think I'm safe for the time being. Of course, famous last words, right? We do have an item there. Is it worth it? Almost assuredly not. So I'm not even going to worry about it for the time being. Actually, I am. I can't resist it, dude. Like I said, knowing there's an item there, even though if it's just a large soul of a proud knight, those add up in the end. They really do. Oh, I'm in a bad spot here. There's gonna be a guy coming up right behind me. I just know it. Or he's just gonna kick me in the head. I mean, that's also a possibility. Okay. Get a heal off here if we can. This other guy doesn't seem to have noticed me for the time being, the one that's on this ledge. So, yeah, I don't know where he went off to, but it's a blessing in disguise. Let's make our way back up top here. The stone greatsword is certainly handling this place much more efficiently than the halberd was. Of course, the trade-off is that we really can't see most of the time. Can I lure this guy? I just want to try and get these guys one at a time, if I can. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, this is not going to go well. Crap. Okay, that guy's still... we're still good. Not for much longer if I do stuff like that, though. Okay, we staggered him. This is the ticket. There's also an item there that I didn't even realize. What is this? What could it be? Who could it be now? It's a large soul of a proud knight. Also another ledge over there. There's so many random ledges in this place, too, that you can be damn sure I'm probably not going to be able to find all the items around here. Much as I might want to, it's just going to be such an endeavor to try and, like, drop down to all these random ledges in the dark. One of those skeletons at a time is really not a problem at all, thankfully. I think we're starting to get close to the point where we fought Pinwheel. And once I get there, then I know that I can get up, that I can get back up with relative ease. 3 more Eyes of Death, you know what, I'll take it. The more of those I can offer to the Gravelord Servant Covenant, the better. Because I think I actually get another miracle out of that Covenant if I offer 10 Eyes of Death. And then I think I get the miracles from the Covenant upgraded if I offer like 30 or something. Something like that. Be cautious here. I feel like we're on the home stretch out of this place, but It doesn't mean you gotta let your guard down. Large soul of a proud knight. There's also a bunch of stuff going on down there that I probably don't want to be a part of. I believe there is... Oh, wait, no, isn't that Pinwheel's room? I think that is Pinwheel's room, actually. So this is actually exactly where I want to go. Oh, well, I mean, wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was to actually get out of here. We did die much more than I really probably should have. But let's get the frick out of here now. Like I was about to say, though, there is somewhere in that little exit area, there's a couple areas I didn't go to. And in one of them, I believe there is an ember. I don't remember which ember specifically. Oh, crap. You know what I just realized? We got to deal with the bone wheel skeletons, and if we die to them, we got to make that whole run all over again. Oh, no. Alright, well, we don't need this skull lantern anymore, so let's get this crap out of here. And just take this cautiously. Yeah, I don't remember what ember it is that's hidden in the Tomb of the Giants, but I think it's one that I almost certainly don't need. There's one guy up on a ledge there that's going to come barreling out towards me. Isn't that right? Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's just lure this one guy. Because the other guy, or the other couple guys that are there, it looks like they're facing the other way because they anticipate you coming from that direction to fight Pinwheel. So if I can just sneak up on them one at a time, this might be our easiest bone wheel section yet. Our easiest opportunity anyway. Alright, I got that guy's attention. Just keep on running. I don't want to get caught in the back by another bone wheel, but I don't think there's any near enough by that would have noticed me. Could certainly be wrong. All I want to do, baby, is have some fun and get to this bonfire. And I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. Okay. I'm not even going to give these guys the chance. I know, like, I could probably just run for the bonfire and be fine, but you know what? S this up. I was going to try and sit and heal, but sometimes that doesn't go too well, especially with these bone wheel guys lurking about. Get him in the corner here. Crap. Oh my gosh. That was almost the worst day of my life. And that guy had been like a slight inch to the right there and caught me in the back. Oh, I stand corrected. That was almost the worst day of my life. I mean, it's the same day, all things told, so really it just would have been compounded on itself. I feel like that's all of them, though. I could be wrong. Just hug this friggin' wall and get to the bonfire, please. Please. I'm so close now. Don't just catch me off guard. Oh. Oh. Salvation. True salvation. I've never felt so happy to be resting next to this dumb skeleton blacksmith. My good God. Well, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spend a little bit of these souls anyway to reinforce this one weapon that I have my eye on, the Gravelord Sword. Because we got a couple Demon Titanites, so we might as well get that up to +2. And I don't know if I'm going to use that one, really. It might be a fun little diversion anyway. I can do a one-handed as well if I want to, so that might not be the worst idea. And I'm going to use this to try and get out of the catacombs. I don't think it's a trip you guys really need to see. You've seen me trek upwards through the catacombs a couple times. So, I will meet you guys back in Firelink Shrine unless anything else noteworthy happens before then. So I'm actually at the end of this bridge that leads back to sort of the starting area of the catacombs, but I want to take a quick detour to drop back down here, because if I remember right, wasn't there a Titanite lizard? Yeah, there is one that I completely whiffed on the first time, and I whiffed on the second time. Never mind. There we go. Alright, we got him. Got 2 more Twinkling Titanite out of the deal. That was the hardest little lizard to try and get. I was actually standing here opening and like quitting and reopening the game to reload the area, as cheesy as that is. It is a valid way to get those Titanite lizards. But it took me a couple of tries to even do that, because he just started disappearing the moment that I came in. But there you go. There's one way to do it if you're lacking some Twinkling Titanite, which I could actually use for my Stone Greatsword, so that's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, could it be? Could it be? I see the sunlight. I see the clear blue sky. I've never been so happy to see Firelink Shrine in my life. Now, we're not out of the woods just yet. There are still a couple little cronies standing in between us and that bonfire. So, let's not get too cocky just yet. We've seen what can happen when that does occur, when we are a little bit too proud for our own pants. Come on, man. These guys are nothing compared to the horrors that we've just faced, so I think we are pretty much home free here. My God. Alright, that's honestly, that's the very first time I've ever tackled the Catacombs / Tomb of Giants that early. It went pretty well for the most part until like the very, very end once we got into the Tomb of Giants proper. Would not recommend it for first-time players, in case you're wondering, but I mean, if you want a challenge, by all means, that's pretty gnarly. Even with my kind of overpowered weapons, it was turning out to be pretty tough. And I'm actually gonna like swap off this mask. It does have a really good effect on our stamina. What does this priest hat look like? No thank you. Maybe with the priest outfit, but I'm gonna switch back to the sorcerer hat. I just like the fashion of it a little more. Despite the lack of stamina recovery. Dude, you would not believe the shit I went through to get this sword, but doesn't it look so badass?
What's wrong? Got a bit of a scare.
Yeah, you could say that.
No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable.
Oh my gosh, it's like he actually knows what I just went through. That's kind of amazing. Oh, good lord. Let's see over here. Did Petrus manage to make it out of there okay? He sure enough did. Just went back to standing in his own usual spot. How'd it go, buddy?
Oh, you again?
Yeah, me again.
I've become separated.
Oh, separated, you say?
I've scoured near and far, but no sign.
I'm so sure that you tried really hard to look for her.
To think I swore to protect you with my life.
Something about this guy just seems a little disingenuous. Like he probably like got a foot into the catacombs, saw the first skeleton reform after it died, and he's like, "Nope, I'm having none of this." Oh, I don't know what happened to my lady. So weird, right?
Your Highness, where have you gone?
Your Highness.
I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy. Death.
I'll say, man, you didn't even try. I didn't even see you down there to go hollow with your buds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Miracles? Nah, I'm good, homie.
Sometimes I lose
because I don't know if she
Pay me no
appears
mind.
there yet, but I do believe that the lady we just rescued from the Tomb of the Giants, Reah, is actually up in the Undead Parish. I know that's where she relocates to eventually. I don't know if she's out of there yet. But I'm going to go ahead and check it out and see what's what. My God, dude. I feel just so traumatized after that Tomb of the Giants experience. It's going to be such a breath of fresh air to be back in the areas I'm really supposed to be in at this point. Especially with this crazy weapon. This is actually like really strong, this Gravelord sword. It's also very slow, but I'm used to that with the Stone Greatsword regardless. Yeah, she is up here. She made it out just fine, and her white robes are actually none the worse for wear, it seems. How are you doing, girl?
Hello. I will never forget what you did.
Aww.
I am deeply indebted.
What a sweetheart.
For it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Reah of Thorland. I only wish there was some way I could help you.
Well, we are both clerics.
I'm inexperienced, and I only know the art of miracles.
That's exactly what I came looking for, to be perfectly honest.
Speak to me again.
Absolutely. I mean, that's kind of the main reason that I went into the whole catacombs in the first place.
Would be of any help to you. I would be most pleased if that was.
Yeah, and I got 18,000 souls to burn, so let's see what we can do here. Got anything else to say before I start checking out the other stuff you got here?
Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Patches and turned
Oh
into
yeah,
hollows.
they all succumbed to the same fate as we did, sort of.
It is my ignorance, my frailty that has sealed their fates. Perhaps Petrus realized my weakness all
Yeah, what's
along,
up with Petrus?
and thus made the decision to abandon me. I can hardly blame him now.
Well, I can. I mean, you didn't deserve to be just left alone in that muck and mire.
Vince and Nico were fooled.
Alright, that's all that she's got,
and thus
okay.
I can
You can purchase items here. Divine Blessing it's one thing. It's to heal, fully restore. She probably only sells like one of those, I would imagine. And she's got these miracles for much, much cheaper than what Petrus had. I think like Homeward from Petrus costs like 10,000 souls compared to 1,000 here. She also has this one, Wrath of the Gods, which is this is the only way to get this miracle is from her here. And it is obscenely strong. But we do need 28 faith in order to use it, so it's going to be a while yet. Create a powerful shockwave. Wrath of the Gods was an epic tale that tattered over time and devolved into the modern force. This primal form of force, it emits a shockwave that also inflicts damage. So yeah, it's talking about this miracle here, Force, which makes a little shockwave similar to that, but doesn't do any damage. It only propels people backwards. So it's good for like knocking people off cliffs and stuff if you can get it off. So I'm going to go ahead and actually buy a couple of these. I might as well buy the heal miracle, even though I already have one. Having a second copy is pretty nice. Great heal excerpt, also good. Homeward I'm not going to worry about just yet because we got Homeward Bones for that. Force, great heal. I might as well just spend as much as I can here. And you know what? I'll go ahead and grab these last two, I think, because I'm not really going to worry about spending these other souls on anything else. Wrath of the Gods, obviously very expensive. So is Magic Barrier, which I don't think I ever really used, but it's a miracle of Bishop Havel the Rock. That dude's a bishop? Didn't even know. Couldn't have told you that. This coding greatly boosts magic defense, assisting warriors who must face the magic which Bishop Havel countered so proficiently. Ooh, yeah. He was quite well bedecked in armor, and that, I guess, is magic resistant. Well, thank you, my friend.
Then be safe. Farewell.
Same to you.
Reah Nox.
Very Nox, indeed. Oh my goodness. So that just vastly expanded our miracle repertoire, like, significantly here. We can actually equip, I think, 2 uses of the heal miracle if we wanted to, and we'll get 10 uses out of it instead of the 5 that we currently have, so that's a possibility for sure. I might even consider equipping the Dark Moon Seance ring that we got down in the Catacombs in order to land us more spells. Now, before I head out here, because I am going to have to call this a video or a recording session, I don't even know if this is all going to be part of that same video that I started up halfway through or what. It's going to be a bit of a mess to edit, I'm sure, but let's check out what Petrus has to say for himself after all that, after we just learned that he abandoned her down in the depths.
Oh,
Not in the
I'm sorry.
depths, but
Miracles? Was it?
miracles? Yeah, no, you know what? No. Wait, I can't even talk to him? I can't talk to this guy. Huh. Well, I guess we'll let him be for right now. I'm a little concerned about him, though. Keep an eye on that dude. Maybe he's just a coward and nothing more, but it could be more than that, too. Regardless, this has been quite the adventure. I will rest at the bonfire and call it a day. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Next time, we're probably going to progress to an area that we're a little more prepared to handle, I suppose. Not that that went overly poorly. It actually probably went better than I could have expected. But now that we've been powered up via that area, I think we're just going to go ahead and stomp through the next section. Believe you me, I can't wait. Thank you all so much for watching. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.